He was the youngest soldier of World War II, only 6 years old, charging through the trenches under enemy fire, dragging an ammo box heavier than himself, to deliver bullets to the men at the front. To complete his mission, he would crawl out of the trench, slithering forward on his belly. One wrong move, and he'd be blown to pieces. Time and again, this boy racked up acts of heroism on the battlefield. His name was Sergei. Just days earlier, he had dreamed of shooting down a German bomber with a slingshot. He was in the middle of telling his mother about it when a pounding at the door startled him. A neighbor burst in, shoved him out the window, and shouted for him to run. Sergei sprinted out of the village. When he finally looked back, his home was already swallowed by flames. The Germans had attacked. Everyone in the village was killed in the fire. Everyone except Sergei. He ran deep into the forest, and only when the gunfire faded into silence did he dare to stop. He knew then he would never see his mother again. From that moment, he had to be strong. When he was thirsty, he drank rainwater. When he was hungry, he ate wild berries. When night fell and fear set in, he picked up a branch as a weapon. But the thing he feared most still happened. 3 German soldiers appeared in the woods. Sergei squeezed himself into a hollow tree, only to look up and see a venomous snake coiled above him. He pressed his hands tightly over his mouth, watching the snake, not daring to make a sound. Because compared to the snake, the soldiers outside were far more dangerous. When they finally left, he crawled out, picking up the scraps of food they had left behind. No one knows how long he lasted after that, but eventually his body gave out. Fortunately, Soviet scouts found him and carried him back to their camp. When he woke again, he realized he'd been saved. Like a little grown-up, he reached out to shake the commander's hand in gratitude. But when someone asked about his mother, his voice caught, and everyone knew instantly what had happened. They pulled him close, trying to comfort him. Soon, Sergei was sent to a field hospital, and his arrival brought warmth and laughter to the weary soldiers there. Everyone adored him, especially Nurse Lisa, who treated him as her own child. The commander often came by to see him. Knowing Sergei liked guns, he removed the magazine from his sidearm and let him play with it. But Sergei grinned and said, "I've got something even better." Then he lifted his shirt, revealing the little toy tank on his belly. As much as everyone loved him, he couldn't stay. Lisa pleaded with the commander to let Sergei remain at the hospital, but the commander firmly refused.